What's going on, ladies and gents? Before we start off with the video, I want to remind everybody content creator program is going on. We are now into season 15 with 2 new codes, and we have 1 more on the way, plus another 3 after that. So don't forget to join. Hit that support button, guys. Get yourself in. Free codes. It's always pinned in every single comment section and also pinned in every single description. Guys, make sure you join the Discord as well. We're doing giveaways left and right. Everyone who is a supporter has a chance to win $100. My top 100 gets a chance to win $150, and my top number 1 always has a chance to win $200 every single season. So make sure you hit that support button. Let's get on with the video. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. All right, folks, let's talk a little bit about Guild Boss. We did a video on stats. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out. We're going to actually kind of put those stats into play now. You've probably seen the POD video already as well, too. If you haven't, go check that out, too. It shows you guys how to maximize your POD stats. We're going to talk about gems very, very soon and what you should be changing and how it looks now. And this has been the meta for quite some time, guys, so keep that in mind. Now, this is my pay-to-win account. On my free-to-play account, I'm trying to push numbers further for this, but this is going to show you guys what you need to do in regards to hitting decent numbers with especially the dark team specifically. And we're going to show off SM Baek right over here so you guys have a little bit better knowledge with how to use them and what the stats are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you guys through the stats, what we did for equipment, why we set it up, and then we're going to show you guys the video. I just recorded this super quick, guys, so just make sure. I want to say a big shout out to Kez, who helped me walk through a lot of this stuff just to kind of get the numbers down and make sense of it. The important part here is making sure that SM Baek has the most power. That's the most important thing. So ignore all this stuff. Right, again, he needs to have the most power only because you want to make sure that Lee Bora's Angel in White provides him that buff. Yes, it does provide the entire team the strongest member. So the team is not just this team, it also applies to this team as well too. So he needs to be the highest power out of everybody on this list and make sure that he benefits highly from that bonus. Okay, so now in terms of skills, you want to go the following. So you want to go for dark. In terms of ultimate, here you want to do the water. Obviously, you want to make sure always it's the water skill over here. So that's going to be called cold ice. And then right here, you want to do vacuum wave. And then for these parts here, fire is fine. And over here, you want to make sure that you have the shadow steps obviously a 10. And then here we just do cold ice or ice strike, sorry, to make sure that's all there. And in terms of blessings, so you go as much as you can. Obviously, put reawakening in there. +3 is on mine, not a big deal. More crit here, of course. We Are One is the important one to give everybody their bonuses. And then, of course, having Bloodlust in there. And then from here, just whatever you have that best suits you, right? And the biggest one here for this one is going to be this right here, where you increases the defense by 70%. So that's going to be a huge one. Everything else, though, is pretty much giving you shield, a little bit of survivability, which isn't a big deal. But as you go further into the actual fight, you're going to need more and more of this. And then in terms of cores, guys, again, give crit. This one here is going to matter the most. Just defense pen. Just defense pen. So SM Baek's defense pen needs to be as close to 70k as possible. That's what's going to matter the most. Attack really doesn't really matter that much for him, but defense pen is massive. Okay, so make sure you push defense pen to the highest possible limit and just give him obsidian because you want as much damage increase as you can from that set, but defense pen is what's going to matter the most. So 70k defense pen, everybody else can go 45k plus as mentioned in the stats, and this will pretty much land you where you need to be, right? So make sure, guys, when you are running SJW, just for stats purposes, you give everything to intelligence. The entire load goes on to intelligence, and the reason why you do that is because you want intelligence to give you as much cooldown as possible. And yes, it does make a difference when you're running intelligence. So make sure you have the entire set. Don't even worry about strength. The only time you really need 300 strength and the rest in intelligence is if you're going to be running Stormbringer just to get the proper buff from it. But outside of that, Moon Shadow Daggers and Grimoire, that's going to be your best friend. We're going to show you guys how to walk through this the best way possible. And now these are not great scores, guys. I want to make this absolutely clear. Like for pay to win, it's not bad scores. Like these numbers are not bad, especially down here. This is the one that we kind of focused on. And you guys can see the difference when there is an infuser involved versus a non-infuser, right? Wind does not have an infuser, so you're doing way less damage. But with an infuser, Dark all of a sudden now dominates, right? And this is the power of having infusers on the team. So when Wind gets their infuser, Leonard is going to be absolutely a monster again. And yes, Leonard is still that good. He just needs his infuser to show these damage. So without further ado, guys, let's go through the video. I'll walk you guys through how it runs. You guys can see the entire rotation. I'll make stops here and there. My face won't be in it because, again, I did this real fast with the help of Kez. And we're going to show you guys how to get the top scores here that you can. Now, remember, my SM Baek is nowhere near optimize, and neither are the rest of my teams. This account is hard to kind of run because I run two accounts, and of course this account is run by other people as well too, just to help do dailies and stuff. But so it's not optimized like some whales are, but you're going to understand the gist of it. The main thing is avoid doing alts. Manual alts have to play a big part here. Avoid doing alts with SM Baek. It's a waste of time. He does no damage with it. Your whole goal is to make sure he just continuously does his basic attack with cores and all of his skills, and then that will push his numbers skyrocketing. Now, these numbers are not that great even. The numbers that you will see with SM Baek with higher end ones can go up to like 200 billion. This one's going to be like 125, 126 or something like that when you see the run. All right, guys, without further ado, here's the actual run itself.